Hey y'all, your girl 2K Latte waiting for the peoples to pop in. Mental Monday, like I told y'all, and I promised I would start going live either every Monday or every other Monday to do my Mental Monday, to tune in, get to know the people within my community a little bit more. Make sure you also tune into your girl Latte World, you know? But in the meantime, yeah, I'm going to just wait, give people a chance to come in, and then we could start the conversation. And y'all, tonight I'm doing something new. Normally, I go live with my phone, but tonight I'm going live with the laptop, you know what I mean? Which is a good thing. Like I said, trying new things because normally I record videos, but I do everything off of my phone. So to be, transitioning is something new. Let's see how I do. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know. And if there's anything that you would ever like to discuss or me do a video about, you could drop that in the comments too, because I like to hear other people's thoughts and other people's opinions towards things, Ain't nothing wrong with that. I got to have my tea. Definitely got to have my tea. Hopefully everybody is in the best of health and wealth. Of course, if you do not make it to this live, after the live is over, it will be in my files as a regular video, so you can still go back and watch it to see what it is that you missed. Hopefully you don't miss nothing, because I really want people to pop in. I really want this to, be a good conversation. Hey, got my moderators in the chat. They ready to do that, that. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Before I got on here to do live, I was cutting it by the skin of my nose, y'all, because I decided that I want to go to BJ's and go food shopping, right? So let me tell y'all how this go. I had Nene out here like, listen, girl, we got to go. It's 9:04. It's 9:04. I pulled up to my house because, see, I won't lie to y'all. It was 9:24. Car full of food and everything. And I ran upstairs because I had an obligation to keep. I'm here, y'all. I'm here. I had an obligation to keep two of them because the kids had to eat. That definitely has to happen. And my kids definitely eat all day. All day. But yes, today's conversation is definitely going to be about our relationships, our money, and our goals. Because those is three things that people fight to stay on top of throughout their life. Just being honest. People love. Some people do, some people don't. That's why relationships is going to be a conversation tonight. Because some people feel, you know what? I did the relationship thing. Now I'm going to do the me thing. And anything that comes, that's what it's going to be. I ain't looking for nothing. But then there's those people that's out there looking for love. Because they feel that's what they need. That's what it will take to complete them as a person. And some people dealing with some scars. So they don't really believe in love no more at this point, which means that they're numb. I've been there. I don't know if I'm still there, but I think I'm just getting over being there because I've become a more positive person within myself. So I try to let go of negativity. So that space I kind of erased. And I'm not saying that I forgot about it. I just put it behind me. Because whatever was, and whatever is, and whatever gonna be. No need to dwell. I got to get my glasses, y'all. These, they cute, but they not it. They not my reals. They something to help me see y'all so I can read these comments as the people come in. Because here's what, 10:05, y'all know how I do. I give the 10-10 before I start running in. And like I said, this live thing is new, so please subscribe. Make sure you become a loyal, but work with me because I'm the video girl. So if I seem a little bit video-ish sometimes, it's going to take a little bit of time to fall into the I mean, I'm natural. The live thing is something different to me. So normally when I do a video, I just be going. I got to get used to reading the comments, see what the other people got to say today. I got a lot of new endeavors that I got coming up. I can't wait to share that with y'all because, the people is the ones that support you. So I'm trying to show my love to the people. So when I come through with the come through and I bang it on y'all, it's going to be what it is. Look, I got relationships. I don't know if y'all can see that. Written at the top of the paper with nothing else, because sometimes that's just what a relationship can be. Blank. You ever been in one of those blank relationships? Have you ever been in a blank relationship that you felt was going absolutely nowhere, but because you loved the person, you tried to hold on and try to make something out of what was actually nothing? Or was you the blank piece of paper in the relationship that was expecting everything but wasn't doing nothing? What was the dynamic of your relationship if you were in one or if you in one now? I be wanting to know, because I be wanting to know if I'm the only person. Well, I know I'm not the only person that dealt with certain things, but it's good to see the views that other people have on things that they've been through. Because, people be having a long story in a short time to tell it. Hopefully everybody seeing me in their timeline everywhere, because I've been working hard. YouTube, you heard me? I've been working hard. Make sure y'all like this video. Share. Make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend. Get your girl out there. Let this video circulate. Let my video hit the algorithm so your girl can be out there like bing, bow, pow. You know what I mean? Latte. 2K latte. Help me. Like. Share. Like. Share. Get your girl up in there. Nah. Y'all know I can't help it. Listen, if you've been here, if you know me in real life, or if you know me from watching me on my channel, then you know this is all me. I can't even help it. I know I got a little adult ADD, ADHD, whatever other letter you want to put after the D, I got that. So if sometimes you see I just break out into whoo, listen, it's all right. We all got a little tap of the tink. I ain't the only one. Some could just hide theirs a little better. I ain't trying to hide mine. I'm comfortable with my shit at this point. And the people that's good with me is comfortable with it too. Now let's talk about this money thing. I ain't even really get into it yet because it's still 10. See what I said about these glasses? I should not have had to get that close to this laptop to see what time it was, and I got frames on my face. I got to do better with myself. I'm struggling out here, y'all. I am. I don't know how to do nothing else but be me. So accept me for me, or I'm sorry. That's your bad. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. And Lati gonna be Lati. Lati gonna be Lati. Listen. I'm hyped. I don't know if y'all hyped, but I'm hyped. For one, I'm hyped because I made it here on time. God is good. Who believed in me? God did. Say it with me, y'all. God did. So with that being said, I'm hyped just from that, because I know it's going to be a good night. This is going to be a good one. We going to get it rolling. Y'all got one more minute. Whoever ain't here going to be squealing. We just about to go up in there because I'm hyped to talk about these things. Yes. I got some things I need to get up off my chest. I want my peoples to share. Share. Like. Type. See? That was 3 different instructions I just gave you. Please follow all 3. Please do. I'm going to get deep tonight. Because people be having rich people dreams with a poor man mentality. Rich people dreams with a poor man mentality. Where's you going? Where's you going? You might get some breaks in life, but your breaks always gonna be on in life because you can't see past where you at in life because you comfortable. Yeah, you got that broke man mentality. You know, trying to change that for the game. You know, trying to put some things out there. See if we could square, and that's that. Let me see. Oh, that's why I love my loyalties. Because they appreciate me. That's right. 2K Latte in the building. I am the only one of me that's out here. And I'm glad that God created me the way that I am. I am totally authentic. Totally. Won't find another. And the other one that was here, she's now in heaven. So big up to Sheila. All right, it's 10:11. Them people not here yet. I'm ready to run my mouth. Y'all ready for me to run my mouth? Because I'm ready to run my mouth. Because listen, 2022 had me frustrated. Y'all was frustrated? Listen, if I ain't learned no lessons in life, 2022 taught me lessons I never knew. 43, that shit don't matter. That shit don't matter. Sometimes I had to really sit down with myself and talk to myself, to tell myself, to coach myself, to be able to continue myself, because my mental within myself, y'all, I know I'm not the only person that been there. When you mentally just say fuck all this shit, I'm trying to curb my mouth because I don't want to be cursing. But you know, sometimes you got to be putting a curse on certain things to let it be known how real it is. And some be real. And mental is real. And when you fighting and battling with your mental, that's real. And relationships, money, and goals is the number 3. All 3 of those things is the things that have you battling with your mental. Like, you know what? That's it. I'm checking out. Because don't get me wrong. Everybody put on a face, that okay face. You know you got your okay face. Let me show y'all my okay face. But anybody that knows me knows that if I'm not all right, it's going to show. Because my emotions show through my actions. So if I'm not good, you're going to know I'm not good. So I don't like mentally not being good, because then everything about me is not good. And that mental fight, some days it was dark. It was dark and it was lonely. Did I mention it was lonely? And it was dark? Right. It was both of those. And I had to really fight with myself to be able to pull myself to the other side. Because people could sit around you all day and tell you it's going to be okay. But if you don't mentally believe that, then it's not going to be the truth. And I was fighting with myself with the truth, because mentally it was a point in time where I thought, like, come on now, like bad news after bad news, situation after situation. So we're in the midst of the situations. I couldn't even notice maybe some of the blessings I possibly was getting, because all of the negativity was overshadowing, you know, the little things. But the little things can turn into the big things and become the most important things. And I've learned not to worry and appreciate just being able to get up in the morning, because I'm still alive. I'm still alive. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing. Being able to wake up and actually be able to process a thought, even if the thought is, what am I going to do? I feel like that's a gift at this point, because when you give up, you don't even see that next day. Or sometimes you really don't even want the next day to come. You don't care if you feel like sometimes the days will be better without you. And I know I ain't the only one that be feeling that way. But everybody don't get to voice how they feel when it comes to certain things, because People don't want to be judged. You say a little bit to somebody and sometimes it get over exaggerated, and that's not what we looking for, even though we looking for support sometimes, you know? You don't want to seem dramatic or like you're talking about your situations too much or like you're dragging who you are, which at that time, who you are is inconclusive because you really don't, when you don't know what's going on up here, which operates everything that goes on down here, it's hard. And I've been in situations with all three of the things that's listed in the title that has really took a toll on me. I've been in a relationship where I felt like I deserved more, or I felt like I was putting in more. I've been in a relationship where I was giving more and wasn't giving nothing. I've been in a relationship where mentally I had checked out a long time before the relationship was even over. So mentally, I was faking my happiness just to be able, and people, I ain't the only one. We be in these relationships with people, and for the outside, we will put on a smile because we really don't want to believe this that's going on the inside. You don't. You don't. Because especially when you didn't expect yourself to be there, to have the thoughts that you even having. Disappointment is a big thing. And when you have to deal with disappointment, excuse me, and you don't know when that feeling, you know the feeling that you get, it be like right here, like you swallowed a lump, like you just be having like this lump in your chest, and that just won't go away no matter what you do. Like you can feel your pain literally sitting in your chest. I have. Don't nobody pay my bills for me. I pay my bills. So it's been times when bills was coming and the pot was empty and your girl was worried. If I don't respond to your comment right away, please work with me because the comments come up a little bit delayed after they're, like, I guess, typed. So I'll see it a little bit after the fact of me being in the conversation. So, like I said, bear with me. I'm new to this live thing. But yeah. And I've been worried, like, what am I going to do? And when you're not the type of person that asks people for anything, and you're used to being independent for everything, and you're running into a brick wall, do you know what type of mental suicide that creates within your head? Because to not be stable is a scary thing, especially when you worked so hard to be stable where you at. When we can't control life happens, of course, you understand what I'm saying, but when life comes and slap you in the face, and you got to really figure some out because it can determine your whole life at that point. Yeah, it's scary. It's real scary. And once again, I know I'm not the only person that been there. People could come. See, social media is the devil. I say that all the time. If you watch my videos, you know I say it all the time because people will put on social media. We do it. We put on social media what we want people to see. Me, I put social media. Listen, that's how I make my money. So if I record it, I'm putting it on social media. But like I said, I still use discretion to put what I want people to see out there. You understand? That's why I like the luxury of doing videos versus live, because live, have y'all seen what done happen in some people's lives? You can't control what happens on live. So, right. But, and wait, I got some more comments, y'all. Let me see. I swear, I swear, I wish you could voice note too. Where instead of typing your comment, you could just leave a voice note and we could actually, yes, that would be dope. That's a good idea. YouTube, you heard her. Maybe you listen. Don't let Big Brother steal our idea. We said it first. You heard it here first. All right? No, but for real, I've been real scared at some points in my life where I'm at today, and it don't even got nothing to do with financially. I'm just being honest. Those things played a part, but I had to actually get my mental together to be able to take care of those things period, wholeheartedly, because worrying wasn't letting up on me. And in the process of me worrying, excuse me, I couldn't come up with nothing. Like nothing. Nothing. And I would sit in my bed sometime at night and cry. And when you have other people that you're responsible for, it's even harder. You understand? Because even though we can go without certain things, kids really can't. And I'm not talking about the little materialistic things. I'm talking about things that consist of them being stable. So when you're in a situation where you have to worry about you, worry about everything that has to do with you, yeah, mentally, you're going to be exhausted. So we're going to have to start to put some type of clarity out there, because one thing for sure and two things for certain, without you, nothing else works. So stressing will kill you. Trust me. Trust me. I mean, I'm not dead. I'm still here to tell my story, but that's by the grace of God, because it's one thing to be here and feel dead. That's the worst. That's one of the worstest feelings alive. When you actually still alive, but feeling dead on the inside. And I've felt that dead feeling. And I don't ever want to feel it again. Hopefully, I'll never be put back in the positions or those positions again, to have to even feel that way. And one thing that I am happy about, that when it comes to me, I'm not a person that honestly believes in failing. If you don't ever put the effort in to at least try to know if it's going to work, how could you knock it? So I had to start doing that in a lot of situations, because everything that we see as bad is not, and everything we see as good is not either. So when you start putting certain values on certain situations, it starts to clear the air, because certain things that you used to deal with, you don't deal with no more. So that space that's knocked off, that's not cluttered. So basically, like the old saying, don't let things rent space in your head that's not paying rent. Because if you trying to figure out how you gonna pay the rent, how you got things in your head renting space that's not paying rent? So I had to pick which one I was gonna keep up there, and I'd rather keep the thoughts up there of how I was gonna pay the rent, rather than the thoughts that was just gonna be staying up there renting space without paying. Goals. That's a big one for me. I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all. That's a big one for me, because it's been a lot of times, like I say, and I've said, because I ain't no hypocrite. I have started things and stopped before I actually gave it all of me to see if it was going to actually work. We can be our own worst critics, if you understand what I mean. And sometimes I will repeat. If it sounds like a repeat, it is because it's a repeat. Sometimes when things don't work as fast as we feel that they should, we give up on them. But I had to stop that because now, fast forward, I realized giving up on those things was basically giving up on myself. Because if I was attempting to do these things to become a better me, if I actually never seen them through, that's why nothing was changing with me, even if it was finding peace. I'm not going to be able to find peace if I'm not within a peaceful situation. And it don't got nothing to do with others. It has a lot to do with ourselves because like I say all the time, we are our own worst critics. So we could be in a room full of people and still feel alone because we in our head. Our body is physically there, but our mental is not. So everybody can still be doing what it is that they doing, and things can still be going along as they going along. And your physical body can be within that room, but your mental is not. So I had to make sure that my mental and my body showed up to the same space at the same time. So that way I could figure some things out. And it started getting better for me. Things are getting better for me. And I don't worry about what I can't do. I try to figure out what it is that I can do to change my mind state, if you understand. With every negative thought executed with a positive one. I tell my daughter the same thing too. And I'm telling you, after a while of doing that, it becomes a pattern. Soon as you start to think something that knocks something down, either within yourself or something about you, instantly cut that off with a positive thought. Like, listen, I'm me. I got this. It's going to be what it's going to be. And I'm going to make whatever's going to happen, happen. And that's on that. All that other stuff, I ain't got time for. So I'm going to be getting beat up by the world. And then I'm going to be beating myself up too. No, I can't take both. I can't take both. And I ain't letting the world beat me up. So I'm the one that's doing most of the beating. Don't get me wrong. Life comes with its problems, and some people take that as a beat up, but some things has to actually be taken as a lesson. And until you learn that lesson, you will continue to complete that cycle over and over and over again. So in my relationship, if things wasn't working, it's because why? Completing the same cycle. In my money, if things wasn't working, why? Completing the same cycle. When it came down to my goals, when I felt things wasn't working, why? I was completing the same cycle, which was actually never a complete cycle, because if I never learned anything from it, what was I doing other than running myself in circles? And that's how you be feeling. You be out of breath from running in circles mentally. Let me see. No, but yes. I would like to say thank you to everybody that did decide to come and join this live. If your comments pop up after I'm off the live and I didn't get a chance to respond to your comment, then Latte loves you and I appreciate you. Make sure you like. Share this video so it could get out there. So while I am still on live, the people could run in the room. But I didn't care when I got on live if it was only one or two. Even if it was one or two. If it was somebody that was going to come and show me some love and listen to me, I was going to appreciate those people. I'm not feeling let down because, I don't have hundreds or thousands. I'll get to that point because I'm coming. But for now, if this is what I'm rocking with, this is what I'm going to do. I don't pay attention to numbers anyway, y'all. I'm going to just be honest. I'm calling myself 2K Latte, but one day I'll be 10K Latte, then 100K Latte, and so on and so on. And then when y'all hear me calling myself 1M, woo, 1M Latte, is on. It's up and it's stuck. But that's what I'm saying. Don't care about what the outcome is going to be. Create what the outcome is going to be. Make your own outcome. Because regardless of whether who was going to come and be on this live, I was. And I was on time when I thought I was going to be late. Why? Because I'm motivated. That's number one. I know I got the ability. That's number two. And I keep a great attitude. That's number three. Listen, if my kids tell you anything different, they lying. I keep a great attitude. No, for real, overall, the way y'all see me is the way I am 95% of the time. And that's the truth. That's why I say if something is not right with me, you could actually tell. So for instance, if I was to come and do a video one day, right? You know how I be doing my videos or whatever in Latte's World. Yeah, make sure y'all check those out too. But if I was to put a video up and I was faking my happy energy versus it just being my overall energetic self, people would be able to be like, nah, wait, what's good with Latte? Like, she alright, but she not herself today. And I'm not even talking about because of the work that I would deliver, because I probably I'm still gonna do my job. But the energy that's behind it is what would be different. And I feel like if I'm not gonna do nothing wholeheartedly, it makes no sense for me to do it. Because this is a job, but I don't see it as work. Because at the end of the day, I still want to be able to enjoy the job that I'm doing, right? So even though it is work, because yes, I do get paid for what it is that I do. Definitely so. Let's put that out there, right? But I also look at this as a stepping stone of growth. You understand? The higher it goes, the higher I go, because I'm not going to settle for nothing less. I'm going to put my all into it so I can get all of what I can out of it. I'm going to show up and show out. That's like going to a job. It's always that one person that's there before their time, and it's always that one person that everybody know at the job that's going to be late. I don't choose to be late. I'm going to be that person that's going to be on time with myself and the things that I know that I want to get to the next step. Because if I'm lazy with me, what am I going to get? What's that going to leave me? So yeah, I fight. Remember that fight I was telling y'all about in the beginning? Right, y'all been here, so y'all remember that fight. The fight where you be fighting with your mental, and it's the hardest fight of all. Because sometimes just to get jump started, kick started, or mentally started to do anything, like, like get up out the bed, brush your teeth, wash your face, get yourself together, and take care of whatever it is that you need to take care of in a day. When you mentally beat up, those little things can seem like the hardest things of all. So if we could reflect positive with negative when you feel yourself, and it ain't got to be big stuff. Yeah, let me get up and you know what I'm saying? I've been planning on doing this. Let me start this today. And the next day, all right, I started that. Let me see if I can finish this today. And at least if I'm not going to finish it, let me work on it. You understand? Because what you process today, it definitely will grow. And it will continue to grow because you're continuing to work on it. And that is yourself as well. And continue as you distract yourself by work. And I'm not saying just don't, feel. Because you can't be numb to the point that you not feeling what's going on with you. You need to feel when you no longer feel how you felt anymore. So if you're not taking in the things that you are doing, then don't just be doing something to be doing something. No, do something because that's going to do something or change something in you. When I'm doing this, I'm just being honest, and I'm editing my videos, doing my videos, or me not even being on the camera thinking about what I'm going to do for my next video while I'm in my next video. I don't have playtime in my brain. Okay? I'm thinking about my next big investment. That's what I'm thinking about. Okay, I did this. I succeeded in this area. I'm continuing to grow in this area. Now let me see if I step across the street what that got to offer me, or what they got to offer me over there. Let me see what I can learn over here, so maybe I can at least use this entity over here to make that over there real big. Remember I said that. Because, yeah, latte gonna be real big. Real big. Real big. I'm saying it and I'm confident about it. Yes, very, very. Because I know when nobody else believed, God did. So, with that being said, as long as I got that man supporting and holding my back, I'm good. I'm going through this like, listen, every time you scroll, every time y'all scroll, any type of social media entity that you are on, I don't care what it is, you're going to see me somewhere. Guarantee. Drop it in the comments and let me know if I'm lying. That's right. I am. All day in America, because you don't go through life and not learn nothing. Some people do, and that's why they stay where they at. But if you a person that's actually learning things as you going along, and you actually putting these stepping stones in your head to become boulders, because stepping stones could turn into boulders, believe me. All right? Even when it came down to these buildings, well, at least the old ones, they laid them brick by brick, baby. And sometimes you got to build yourself back up brick by brick. Sometimes you got to empty out that old you and rebuild the new you that you actually choose to be. Like I just said before, I don't know if you watched the live, if you was on that last live, but hopefully you'll be coming to more of my lives. But like I said, I just met me. I thought I knew me, but I actually just met me at 43. I know my triggers. I know what makes me happy. I know what rooms deserve me and which ones don't. I know where I'm going. And that's one thing I didn't know before. And that's why I was willing to make, hey, I ain't even turn with my turn signal. I was just turning here, turning out, reckless driving. And the reason why I say it was reckless driving, because I spent more of my life caring about more for other people than I did for myself. So when it came time to me, or time for me to care for myself, I ain't know how. So I had to refigure those things out. Like, oh wow, oh shit, I like sour cream. Who knew? Simple things. I'm just being real with you, because you will go through life and time go by so fast. 3 years to be done went by, and you never even noticed where the time went. Jackpot, I'm so happy you came through to visit me on this live tonight. Appreciate you. And yes, I can't do nothing but continue to drop those jewels because they're in me. And my thing now, I'm just sharing them with other people, because when you go through something and you grow through something, you want to pour that into other people like fire hot. Listen, I know a way where you can go and don't get burnt. And some of the things that didn't work for me, maybe I can let you know. So when you come across that stump in the road, you already know what it is. Maybe I can help you maneuver better than I did at that time. Maybe the advice that I can give to someone now, I needed somebody to give to me then. You understand? But when you placing yourself around people that's not thinking no better than you are, or don't know how to think no better than you are, what are they pouring into you? But if you got something positive in you, why wouldn't you want to pour it into as much or into as many glasses as possible? At least the ones that appreciate it. Because you can't pour into people that don't appreciate it. Because you'll be pouring all damn day. The glass will be pouring over. Trust me. And we might be helping, but we not hindering. I can't help nobody that's going to either hinder me or hinder them. That's no help to either one of us. So if me helping you puts me in a situation, I'm sorry, I got to wish you the best, and I got to tell you the same thing God did. God will do it. And I will have to mean that and actually not be saying it from a sarcastic place, but sometimes we have to know when to protect our peace. And when you're helping someone and it's hindering you, you ain't going to be peaceful. You ain't going to be peaceful, because that's not peaceful. Especially when people are playing with pieces of you. Right. So, for me, hopefully for y'all, I see a couple of people on this live, and I'm definitely appreciating that. Hopefully y'all sharing it. I see the likes. Maybe more likes will pop up, whatever. If it do, it do. If it don't, it don't. Like I said, I just came out here to let the peoples that show loyalty, because y'all my loyalties, but I'm a loyalty. I am loyal to latte. I am. And that's something that I wasn't before. So that's the point of me doing the pour. To tell people when you fall in love with you, you be surprised. You walk past that mirror like, I'm a bad man, pajama. It don't matter whether your hair done, nails done, nothing. Because you can now see your soul. And your soul got a glow. And when your soul got a glow, ain't no better feeling. It ain't nothing that you feel like you can't do. And I'm trying to keep my soul glowing. You feel me? And hopefully me doing these lives help y'all soul glow too. Because at first I was going to write a couple of things down. But I'm like, no, I'm not going to write nothing down. I mean, some things I might want to remember, I'll write down. But I actually want to go off the bubble. Because then I'll be actually speaking from the things that's in my head at the time. And if you live, be real. If I'm going to do a video, then yeah, jot things down. But I don't want to be sitting here reading no notes. No. I want to talk to y'all like y'all talking to me. You know? Listen, if you ever need a little bit of love, just go to one of my Mental Monday videos. You hear me say I love you all day, because I really want to save a lot of people from some of the feelings that I've had within myself at times that people didn't even know I was struggling. I be sitting there, listen, I have my best fit on. My eyelashes be done, nails be done, hair be done. And from the outside, it would seem like nothing is wrong. But I was just feeling so ugly inside. So my life just seemed like, but now, who's telling me anything? Nobody. I don't care if I woke up bald-headed and buckshot. Ain't nobody telling me nothing, because I know as long as I got this mental, I'm going to get where I need to go. So, it's slow for all that. And whoever had me then listen, you better pat yourself on the back, because you will never have that person again. That person don't even exist. So if you can't get with the new me, meaning me, because that was a scared little girl, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Because when you don't know what you want, You haven't physically matured within your mental yet to say who you are. So you go off of who people tell you that you are. But now, like I said, ain't nobody telling me nothing about me. I mean, I will take a little common criticism, but I know what I put in to become the person that I am right now. So you're not going to do anything to put a disclaimer on that. Mm-mm. 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 So when I get that metal YouTube plaque and it's right here, because I'm going to put it right there, y'all. I'm going to put it right there in my little, cubicle. And I'm going to remember these videos that I've said what I said, because manifestation is the best station. Okay? And you can manifest some great things into your life. Seriously. Even if it has only can start with little things. Peace of mind. It might seem like something small, but a peace of mind is something so big. So I think that's something that we all deserve to manifest for ourselves. And I'm telling you, I be talking in the future like, yeah, I'm picking out my furniture to my mansion or whatever the case may be. And I say a mansion because, see, my next step is to get an overall house. It don't got to be a mansion. I just say that because, when you from the hood, mansions is big. Even though I grew up in the house, yes, I did. I grew up in a private house. I think that would be called a 2-family house. That's what I was in. But I want to turn my overall house is going to be my content house and my business office and a couple of other things that I got in mind. So mentally, I already see myself furnishing this house, which means in my mind, I know I already got this house that I'm going to bring alive, and on the front of it is going to say Latte's World. Trust that. Trust and believe that, because it will be something that I worked for. It will not just be a home. It will be a business that I witnessed grow from the ground up, and I grew it. And I will remember each and every one along the way, because listen, trust me, and trust me. One gift that you got is staying true to who you are. So don't get something and decide to switch. And that's where Black people go wrong. See, that poor man mind state. I'm not going to get money. No. And now I want to go out and buy every Gucci that I didn't have and all type of things. Those people got money already. Okay? I'm working hard to create generational wealth for my children. So my hard work now is going to pay for them and possibly pay for theirs. Because if you doing it for materialistic things, you're doing it for nothing. And some people is out here with all this materialistic shit and an empty head. So I'd rather have a full head with knowledge and a full pocket of knowledge too, because that mean I'll be able to go broke and get it all back. If I never got myself those things in the first place, those Gucci belts and this, that, and the third, and I didn't use my brain to invest in anything, what them things giving me? A couple of good pictures? I don't care about that. You know what make me feel good? Me seeing my name on signs and buildings in front of businesses and stuff like that. Cause Latte World is a brand. Okay? You might see me on camera and you might see me doing my little videos, but trust me, there's a lot more to come. Trust me. This was my start, but I'm running. And see, the thing about me, I love seeing other people. You hear that? I love seeing, because see, sometimes you get your blessings by being blessful. And I love being blessful, because if I see you hesitating on something that I know that you can do, I'm that friend that will call you every day like, all right, so when you doing such and such and such, I'm going to be the person that give you that push. Like, listen, if you want me to do it with you, I'll do it with you, such and such and such. We could get this going. Because sometimes you got to give people that push to believe in themselves. Because sometimes when people see that you hype for them, it makes them hype for them. I'm just an all-around cheerleader. So I'm the person that's playing the game. I cheer for my game and everything. Like, go latte. But if somebody needs the support of the, nah, you got this. Why is you playing with yourself? Like, waiting is only hurting. And you keep hurting because you keep waiting. Let's get this. Like, sometimes you have to do that. And there's nothing wrong. Because the right people will appreciate you for that. Because when they do get where it is that they going, they'll remember that pat on the back that you gave them, that gave them the confidence in themselves to even be able to do it. And I'm telling you, and everybody else that's on this live, anything that you put your mind to do, you can do. Trust me. Even if it's something you ain't never do before. Oh, wow, y'all. Y'all know this is a good conversation. We are 51 minutes in. This live started at 10. It's about to be 11. But listen, I appreciate all of y'all. Do you hear me? Each and every one of y'all. So please continue to show your girl that love and support. I wish y'all nothing more than mental peace, because when you have mental peace, you can get to and conquer anything. Listen, less stressing, more blessings. It's your girl 2K Latte. I'm out. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that on live. Wait, somebody write in the comments, like, when you on live, how you supposed to go out? Am I still supposed to be like, and I'm out? Because, like, I done said I love everybody, because I really do. But I'm trying to be more professional with this, because, I don't. And then I like, what, push the button? Nah, y'all, I'm out. Love is love.